Here is my Electra pinball machine with the stock Squawk and Talk board. Underneath it is my replacement Squawk and Talk board. It's a plug and play soundboard. No changes are needed. When you order this, I will configure it for your machine, so you have to do nothing except for adjusting the volume in your main cabinet. The board uses the same J1 15-pin connector for the control and power, and the same 2-pin speaker connector that you have on your machine. It has 3 volume knobs, unlike the 2 that are on the stock Squawk and Talk board. It has a new volume knob to adjust just the background, then it has one to adjust the sounds and the voices individually. There's also a master volume on the mono amplifier. There are 10 dip switches that you can adjust things on. It's currently in the default or recommended position. Dip switch 1 is merge. It allows you to merge the sounds together so they don't stop when a new sound starts. It's currently in the off, which is kind of like the stock Squawk and Talk board, but you can turn it on and all the sound effects as they come in won't stop. They'll just continue on playing and overlap. The next 3 dip switches are for the sound bank. I've currently got it set at sound bank 2, which is the recommended one for Electra.
For the gamma dimension.
That was the attract sound for the pinball machine. You can set a custom one with dip switch 6 down here. I currently got it off, but if you turned it on when the attract mode comes in later on here, you'll hear a custom sound instead of that prepare for the gamma dimension. Going back to dip switch 6, which is for relays, I've currently got that off, but if you have it on, it turns on these 3 relays which come on to give 12 volts to external lighting mods. Relay 1 comes on when the game is being played. Relay 2 comes on when you're in multi-ball, and Relay 3 comes on when you're in the lower play field. It's got a 5-volt power supply to provide power to most of the board. There's a little adjustable pot on here to keep this at 5 volts. Here's the MP3 player with the SD card on it. All the files to play Electra are on the root directory. There are other directories on this card to play the other supported games. If you're going to be converting this over to a different game, then you set the last 4 dip switches to the game title and copy the files from the subdirectories to the root directory. It's currently set at Electra, which is game title 1. It also has a test button that is used to play some sounds, voices, and backgrounds so that you can adjust the pots.
You have been exposed to Electra's radiation. Will you return satellite data in position? You have broken the light barrier.
Here's that custom attract sound.
Warning. Hazardous radiation levels detected.
Prepare for the gamma dimension. You are entering the radiant dimension. Electra. Electra. Satellite Alpha in position. Satellite in orbit. Prepare for the Gamma Dimension. Satellite Theta in position. You have been exposed to Electra's radiation. Will you return? You are entering the radiant dimension. Electra. Prepare for the Gamma Dimension. You have been exposed to Electra's radiation. Will you return?